recording for you?
Yeah, what?
Say.
Do you see red?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. So good?
Yeah.
I need to stretch.
Just find a place to park real quick.
Huh?
Just find a place to park real quick.
Okay.
Oh shit.
I got like a cramp on that 30.
Okay, so Jamar, this whole stretch of road past
Getting
here
camped.
is public land of use.
Well, let's keep away from the roads first.
I'll let you lead this time.
I don't know.
Huh?
Is it just straight?
Yeah, wherever.
We need to go find a place close to like a river or something. I need to take a piss.
Same. I think there is a river around this area. I don't know how far it is. You still want me to leave then?
Yeah.
Okay.
The friggin' motorcycle, bro. Oh, it feels so good.
You have to take this nice and slow, okay?
Yeah. You have like bald tires.
Me?
Well, not really bald, but like you don't have any texture like mine.
Yeah.
So you have to go slow. Or else you'll slip like going over there.
What I just did?
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind just like taking it nice and slow anyway.
Yeah. Let's scout out some places. Oh, I gotta warm my hands up again.
Stop here.
Are we not allowed here?
Huh?
Are we not allowed here?
I don't know. It says that huh?
Over there.
I couldn't tell because it said cars too, like trucks, but there's trucks here.
Oh.
Yeah, but there's some camping.
Yeah, and there's trails too, so.
Yeah. I'm thinking, do you want to keep checking around maybe?
Yeah, let's check around.
go. We did ride for quite a while, so makes sense.
Yeah. How long were you riding for?
Like a solid hour.
I need to take a
You just want to take a piss at the cliff?
piss with a view. You seen those Insta reels?
Yeah, so guys, we made it to, not the campground, but all the way up to here. We were coming down with we were trekking it with a motorcycle. And then we found this graffiti wall
It's a blockade.
with a view. We can camp here pretty much since it's public land.
Yes, sir.
Somebody already built a fire around here, so it makes sense for wanting to.
Yeah. I mean, the fire pit is already set up, so if we do want,
Yeah,
we can camp here.
I mean, we legit should. I just wanted to be more near the water.
Yeah. I think if we keep going that way, we might head downstream.
Dang, the view here's nuts.
Yeah. We're gonna take the most glorious piss. Just kidding.
I mean, you could go down more. I don't know how much more is it gonna go down here though, like to the river.
I can't really
But I feel like
see.
at some point we do go down there somewhere.
Oh, look at that. I think that's the road there.
Yeah, it's still more road. That's kind of crazy.
You hear that?
No.
Wolves? Wolves?
Yeah.
That's crazy. What the heck? They're howling. That sounds dangerous.
I don't know. Your choice. I mean, I wouldn't mind like staying around here, but at the same time, we're up a hill. It's just gonna get windier here.
Yeah. I'm really worried about those wolves.
We can go a little more down if you want.
Let's keep going. Yeah. Pause that thing. I need to go take a piss. Oh!
I mean, it could definitely hit you.
Okay, hold up.
Alright, me too. Sorry, guys.
Where'd you pee?
Huh?
Where'd you pee?
These are on here.
The most glorious piss with the scenic view.
A pee with a view.
Yeah, it's getting a little dark.
Definitely wolves around here.
That's a little worrying. But as long as we stay together.
What do you think? Should we settle here?
Let's keep looking. I think we're a little too close to the wolves. I'm kind of worried.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like just a little bit more. We'll try to see what's around.
There's yeah, the path all along the ridge there. I
Yeah.
don't think it goes down though.
If there's
Or maybe
one
it
where we
does.
can go up, and then after that, that'd be nice too.
Yeah.
Like up one of these. But like the road is safe enough for
Yeah.
both of us.
I really like this spot.
Okay.
I don't think it'll get too windy because there's a block here, and then the wind is going up, not like. So
Let's
if
try
we
to see if we
wanna-
can find something flatter.
Yeah, if we do want to camp here, we're gonna have to go like in front of the fire pit,
Yeah.
which is a little more windy.
What do you think? Should we go there? Huh?
Yeah, we should have. Oh, there's already a person there, though.
That's okay. Do you wanna go? Like,
Yeah,
there's a lot of space.
Yeah, let's see.
Too small?
Too small, yeah.
It's pretty nice though.
It is nice. It's like one lone tree here.
Yo, they had like a fucking yard, yo.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is a bit too small.
Okay,
I'm
let's
pretty
check out
sure
the rest. Huh?
there's more like better ones if we keep going.
I have a weird feeling too. Let's get it.
Yeah, this is perfect.
Perfect view. Oh my god. Whew.
Two people though.
Huh? That's okay.
Yeah.
It's
We
not
have
too
a
bad.
lot
This is
of
a view though. This is a view. And we can choose whether or not we could go here or like there.
Over here. This is perfect. Oh, freak. Oops, I dropped my helmet.
Ow.
Good?
Injured my thumb. Ooh, what a view. Huh? Huh?
There's a path.
Nice. Oh, we can go to the water.
Yeah.
That's not too bad of a hike.
Let's set up.
Yeah, let's set up.
We don't have that much daylight left.
Do you want to set up the fire pit around here, or do you want to set it up over there?
Let's set it up close to us.
Yeah.
So maybe over
Maybe here, yeah. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'll set up my tent over here.
Yeah, I'll set up mine right around here.
Are you okay with there, or are you gonna go here? Oh, there, you should go here. There's like grass.
Yeah, yeah. I'd probably go like right there or something.
Okay.
Oh, perfect spot. Yes. Oh my gosh.
We finally got a spot.
Oh, look at what a view that is. Look at that motorcycle, bro. Guys, it's already nighttime. We're gonna go collect some more firewood. Sorry, we didn't carry a flashlight.
Flashlights.
Yeah, we only have this.
Oh my gosh, it's so bright.
Okay, let's go. Yeah. Sorry, we're gonna be collecting firewood. We're gonna go collecting firewood.
Where'd you go?
Over there.
I'll bring a bag too.
Oh.
Unless you think this is enough.
Yeah, that'll be enough. Just in case. Here's my tent. This is the bags. There. And that. Yeah, this one.
Oh, nice.
This is Joe Moore's tent. Very dark. Yeah, he uses a little bed frame that actually goes up. I don't know if you can see it. It's all black in there. Oh, yeah, flash it. Yeah, there. Yeah, like a little frame down there. Yeah. Nice water bottles. Alright. Oh, let's go this way, because there's a dog over here. It feels like a paranormal activity video. Does it? Yeah. Oh, nice. There's a lot. Here. Oh, you got another long one. Oh, two long ones. Oh, there's a lot here.
Yeah, stick.
If it's on the ground, it's probably still wet.
Those are some loose ones, like on top. Like this one. Yeah, there.
Bigger, thicker one.
Either way, it's good. We have a good amount, so we just have to keep going. Ooh, that's good. Either way, this is going to be a lot, so perfect. Ooh, that one's really good.
Yeah.
Nice and bald too.
You know, it's been there for a while.
You think we should end it with that?
Yeah. Yeah, let's get some more.
Get some more what? Oh, we could always get some more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Full bag.
Oh,
Oh, shh. Yeah, we'll just carry that. We can use that as...
Stick Nation.
Hello, Stick Nation. This is our stick. Oh my gosh, there's so many good ones. Yeah. Unfortunately, this is too full, Jomar.
Right there.
Oh my gosh. It's like we...
Right here.
Can you carry that? Actually, I can carry these two.
Carry this one. This one looks promising.
You can carry both. It's too late, let's go. It's a good thing we didn't have to go too far. Where are we? I think we're over there.
Oh my gosh, we have one right here.
That's okay. I can kick it. There's our Valorant agents. Take their guns with them.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah. I kicked it here. Alright, let's get a fire going. We might have to move a lot of this stuff to the side. You can put it right here. Like all the wood so that it doesn't start catching. Can you grab me my jacket in there? Actually, I got it.
A lot of dry grass. You need it.
Yeah, we'll start with that.
Good bundle of hay.
There we go.
Oh, we need sticks.
It's okay, that's good. Yeah, start. Just give me that one ignite that'll last.
Yeah.
There you go, come on.
Oh, there we go.
Perfect. Yeah, let the wind help. Perfect. All right. You can turn off your light. Perfect. Go get yourself another chair. Alright guys, so we were able to build a fire. Nice. Our tent's already set up. We're a little, you know, out of everything pretty much. But yeah, either way, pretty good. Pretty good start. We'll probably have to move all these firewoods to the side so it doesn't catch fire with anything like in there. But yeah. Okay guys, my brother is now making, what are you making?
Beef, ground beef and potatoes. with
Ground
chili
beef.
powder.
And potatoes. Yeah.
It's actually looking good. What the heck? It doesn't look burned at all.
Yeah. Not a bad view too. But yeah, shin ramen. Yeah. And some what are those?
Miso.
Miso soup. Yeah. Can't wait to eat.
Powder.
Do you want me to add the chili powder then?
Sure.
Alright. Kind of light on me. If I miss, it's not my fault. Just kidding.
Hey, block the wind, block the wind.
There is no wind, you fool. Here. Ready?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it curved.
Oh man.
Oh, I totally missed it. I told the other side.
That's fine.
That's okay.
None of it dropped in the pit. Add the potatoes. Want to add them in there?
Yeah, might as well. This is a lot of potatoes. I don't even think your ramen's gonna fit in there.
Well, I'm not gonna be putting the ramen in here.
Oh, is this beef and potatoes right now?
Yeah, just beef and potatoes.
Nice.
Oh shoot, I don't even have a stew. You want to make some?
Sure. Might as well.
We have like a really flat rock that we could put on top of this thing to cover.
To cover?
Yeah.
No. What happened to the rock that you broke? You can use that as a cover now.
I put it all along the side.
No, it's not big enough.
Well, maybe that one.
Ooh.
It's not perfect, but get the job done. Adding more.
Fucking rock on top. Rock on top. All right, the spoons.
Take the spoon, please.
I don't know if I can make one. I put a good amount of the... Oh, how about that one right there?
Actually, we can just use this.
Oh, yeah.
Just burn off the splinter ends.
I mean, I have a knife, but...
Yeah, and just getting rid of all this splinters.
Oh, this rock's so good. Perfect shape for my butt. Oh, here, give that to me.
I'll show you guys the process. Making chopsticks. Can you even see? Can't see.
You can see. Not anymore, but yeah. Itadakimasu.
Itadakimasu. See that? Ooh, just like the restaurant chopsticks. Fold it and split.
And then a splinter in your mouth.
And a splinter in my mouth, yeah.
Here's my spoon.
Nice.
Finally finished.
Oh
Yeah. Looking good. Potato, ground beef, chili, salt, pepper. What'd you rate it?
9 out of 10.
Yeah, I rated it an 8. Pretty good. Alright guys, I think... Oh god. I think it's time for us to sleep, honestly. After we're done all this, we're just gonna stuff the fire and then head to sleep now. Alright, bye. Good morning, guys. It is, what is it? 8 a.m. The sun's up a little bit. I woke up in the middle of the night and had to take a piss. And it was really nice actually outside. The stars were out, unlike when we were actually trying to sleep. Yeah, before that it was 6 a.m. that I woke up. The stars were out. It was during that time. But when we were going to sleep, it was cloudy, so there was no stars. We're gonna go wake up, collect some more firewood, and then yeah, start off the day. Time to sleep. Good night. Just kidding. Time to wake up and to see what the outside looks like this time around. Ooh, not a bad day. I'm gonna put my boots on. There we go. Actually see. Unfortunately, I didn't bring shoes or slippers or anything. But the boots keep you nice and warm, which is good enough. Let's get out of here. Oh. Good morning.
Firewood.
Yeah. Cold, cold, cold.
Oh yeah.
What a view. It's so nice though, eh?
Yeah. View's nice. It's pretty cold though.
I don't know if we were able to see it like last night, but this is what our tent setup looks like. Really nice.
Motorcycles too.
Yeah, it's so nice. What a view too. Like legit, from out here, it's nothing but mountains. And then when you look down here, the rivers are down there. But it's so cold. Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay, we'll start the fire and then I guess you'll just watch us. We're gonna have to start a fire. Have to take a piss first though. Little trick. I don't know, some people might have already know this trick, but it's like Vaseline and paper towels. Good enough to start any fire. Good. Perfect. I started up, so just gotta wait. Yeah, it's still firing at the bottom. There we go.
Oh shoot. I think I used it all up.
It's okay. Keep it up. I think the frost is just getting it, to be honest with you.
Still a little too cold.
Yeah. That's okay. We'll warm up the whole fireplace if we have to.
Yeah. I mean, we already have like coal or charcoal. Just need to light up the charcoal. Oh, you're stuffing it too much. I don't know. Here it again.
It's okay. Blow. Perfect. I don't know if it's catching that on the camera, to be honest with you. The sun just shone on it. Okay guys, we were able to start the fire. I should probably move these. Okay.
I don't know how Luke does it, man. With a freaking match flint.
He has to find a dry hay too, hey? Shout out to the outdoor boys. So good at camping.
I know.
Honestly though, this is pretty comparable to like Alaska, I'd say though. Like our country.
Yeah.
Welcome to the sunrise, guys. What do you think, Jamar? Hey?
Yeah.
Pretty good? Good day? Oh,
We actually woke up to
6 a.m. together. You should probably start on your thing, hey? While you do that, here. It's the microphone. Oh.
I'll go collect some more firewood because I'm very sure we're gonna need more.
Alright. Ooh, that's not gonna be pretty. I'll set up in a different place.
Oh my god. Dang, you got a lot. Oh yeah, and I need your water, by the way.
Where's yours?
I want to use it for drinking.
Okay, we can use it.
Bro,
I'll have extra
you have a lot.
Anyway.
Dang, where'd you get that? What the heck? Where'd you get this?
Where else? In the woods.
I'm gonna need that for the cooking.
Now that's a fire.
Ooh.
Suffocate a little bit.
Yeah.
Dry off that piece too while they're at it. And then go make your platform. Alright guys, so I put the camera in this way. My brother's now making ramen noodles.
You wanted the noodles?
Well, I thought we were gonna do the noodles, no?
I thought it was just miso.
We're gonna have miso soup with a little bit of amber.
That was frozen.
Well, it's gonna be frozen either way, no matter what I do. I wonder if I could warm it up.
Maybe like on a rock.
Maybe like right here?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, this is a good spot.
Camping experience.
Camping experience, baby.
A-W. Ow, my eyes.
You guys see this? A&W double matzo. I was gonna heat it up by the stone.
I'm gonna add the miso packets now. Now my eyes. I
can't tell if that seaweed or probably flew away. That miso soup kind of looks ominous.
Don't jinx it. I don't want any burnt charred bits in here. Yeah,
So that's the miso soup, guys. Instant miso soup. We're legit living like hobos right now.
You don't have a
Single stir stick.
like a utensil at all.
Yeah, you might as well just dip it, Jamar, hey?
Yeah.
Clean up the side there, yeah. We'll drink a mug at a time. Let me see that.
It's nothing. Oh, yeah, that's perfect. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Oh yeah, that's good. Dang, you got a lot.
Yeah, you just dip it. You don't have to like scoop like this, right?
There's the...
Yeah, I got a little more actually. So
Yeah.
nice. You're left-handed?
Of course I am. What the...
Okay.
You're left-handed too. Why are you...
I'm drinking from my right. This is
Oh,
right from here.
yeah. Perfect miso.
Ooh, yeah, that's actually really nice. What instant miso did you use?
The Shiro miso.
What miso?
Yeah, white.
Really good, guys. 9 out of 10.
Oh yeah, especially in a morning like this.
Yeah, just like last one. You get a lot more. What a nice morning.
Taste a bit of that char.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah. What a beautiful morning.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We're about to clean up, or we have to head home pretty soon here. So we're just gonna do our outro now. I hope you enjoyed camping with us. This was the first time we've ever went motorcycle camping, and it was a cold night.
Yeah. We need to be. Well, I need to be more prepared.
Yeah.
You got everything.
I was like pretty good because my sleeping bag's like -10 and he has like a summer sleeping bag, so he was pretty cold last night.
Yeah.
So I might do another one more video before we heading out, and then after with a motorcycle, and that's probably it. All right. Goodbye, miso soup. Miso soup.